Hello, everyone. It's me. It's the Blunt Philosopher. So I recently went on to this article, and it's a really good article, and I feel like I just wanted to show it to you. So yeah. Um, what this article is about is I'm about to show you real quick. Says doing one of the hardest things Jesus tells us to do. Now, this says last Sunday in worship, we heard one of the hardest teachings: love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who hurt you, pray for those who abuse you. It's a passage that's been used to keep people in situations they really need to get out of. So I'm going to try not to do that. Oh, hold on, what was it? To try not only not to do that. Okay, but to offer something helpful. Okay. First, the word transliterated love here doesn't mean warm feelings. Be passionately attracted or hold mutual affection. Warm feelings or passionate attraction towards an enemy would not be appropriate, and mutual affection is not possible given the other person's animosity. The love Jesus meant is not the emotions at all, but rather an active choice to be concerned for someone's welfare. And to act from that concern without trying to get something in return, it's a big task, but it's not dangerous or impossible. Yeah. Second, though Jesus asked us to be concerned for the other person, his primary concern is not the effect this will have on the other person, but rather the effect on us as ones hearing his words, considering whether to do what he says and entertaining the possibility that it's true. The measure you give will be the measure you receive. All right, a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, spilling over. All right, I do think it's true. Hold on. Do you think it's true when we remain bound to the pains of the past, they do press down, shit together, and spill into our present? Yep. Mm-hmm. That's right. And then another thing is, when you when you make articles like this, you give me so much glory. You want to know why? Because I'm basically following everything that is in this article. Everything. Which means you're basically saying that I'm a perfect human being. That I don't understand I'm a very faithful human being. But another thing is that's what makes me who I am. A perfectly faithful person is nothing but perfection. And that's all you need. That's all I need. If I wanted to be Jesus, then I could be. It wouldn't be blasphemous because, well, the thing is, I would be a man of my word. For one. For two, if I wasn't Jesus, then there is absolutely no way that I could literally follow everything in this article perfectly throughout all the 24 years of my life since the day I was born. And I do. I've been following this whole time. And you give me so much credit. I really appreciate that. I really do. All right. So Jesus asks us to. Let me go up. Hold on. Unresolved grief, especially when we feel tired, overloaded, underappreciated, disappointed, or offended, builds up and spills out over our actions and attitudes that cause others to feel tired, overloaded, underappreciated, disappointed, offended, and the cycle continues until someone is willing to break it. Jesus asks us to break the chain to be in places, which means spilling over. What that means is totally breaking that chain. I'm talking about literally getting up to somebody and fighting the shit out of them. till they quit. Mercy. You know what that's called? It's called mercy. Yeah. Spilling over. What does that mean? That means you don't quit. You don't give up. You're constantly concerned about someone. That's wonderful. That's what I want you to do. But you don't believe that I'm Jesus, so you think that doing the opposite of what I say is following the scriptures. Well, if you want to call me the devil, that's not going to work. I'm sorry. But if you think that I'm the devil, you really don't know me that well. You really don't. If you think that I'm the Antichrist, you really don't know me that well. I don't oppose Jesus Christ. I don't oppose the teaching of Jesus Christ. I don't oppose God. I don't try to make myself above anything that is called God. So how could I be the Antichrist? That's ridiculous. How can you say that I'm somebody that I'm not? Because I'm not the Antichrist. I already know that. Here's what I mean. Enemies and those who hate you are broad categories. They could be people you don't know. Doing it for them could look like picking up trash in the park. It doesn't mean putting yourself in their disposal. Those who curse or abuse you is more personal. Jesus asked is even more distance. Blessing and praying are things you can do far away that remove you not only from their presence but also from their influence. They curse, mistreat, and threaten, inviting you to become like them. You bless and pray, and in doing so, you say no. So, if somebody tells you to do what they do, are you going to do it with them? If someone were to go and jump off a bridge, are you going to go jump off the bridge with them? No, no. So, let me give you this. If I tell you to follow me, do I want you to jump off a bridge with me? Do you think I'm going to put you in danger? You think I'm just cursing you to hurt you? I'm concerned about you. That's all I care about is you. Am I mistreating you? Excuse me. Every man needs to learn his lesson. And that was the whole point that my father and me tried to do in the past so many years since the world and everything in it was created and the universe and everything was created. So you have to understand that was the whole point. Was because it was out of concern for the welfare of mankind. So that every man could have peace. And yes, blessed are the peacemakers. But you can't have a Pharaoh that's literally cursing and don't care and prideful and all he is arrogant and you do nothing? Are you going to do nothing to that person? Are you just going to continue to let them do what they do? Or are you going to let God take care of this? Huh? But what about the Russians and the Ukrainians today? Are you going to, you know how they're fighting? Yeah. Are you going to allow them to do that? Well, that's the thing. What am I going to do? I'm going to send a bunch of plagues and I'm going to do all these different things so that Russia and Ukraine will have peace. And that's the whole point. You have to spill over. You have to show no mercy until the point to where you can't show mercy, but you have to show them mercy. It don't matter. You can't show mercy apart from them. Everybody has to show mercy. Everybody. Not just you, not just the other person. Everybody has to show mercy. And in order to grant that mercy, you have to, for one, completely spill everything over the top of the bucket. And continue to completely overfill and overflow the rivers and waters of the stream. So, in order to do that, in doing so, you will reap very good things and you will reap very peaceful tidings. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about today. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.